pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dean Reister.
Here.
Bill Boylan.
Here.
Bryce Steiner.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Here.
John DeVore.
Here.
Bryan Smith.
Here.
Moving on. Everybody had a copy of last month's minutes. Motion to approve as presented if there's no corrections.
I move to approve. I'll second. Or Dean.
Motion on the floor to approve the minutes as presented. Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Bryce Steiner.
Yes.
Dean Reister.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
And Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Everyone got a copy of the fiscal officer's report for the month. If there's any questions or concerns, otherwise, motion to approve.
I'll make it.
I'll second.
Jason Franks. Motion on the floor to approve the November finance report. Jason Franks.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
Dean Reister.
Yes.
Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Bryce Steiner.
Yes.
And Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Next, we had one gentleman asked to be put on the agenda, but I don't think he's here, so we'll move into the oath of office of the newly elected council members for 2026. Whichever one you got first.
I don't care, I got John. Ready to swear? Okay, raise your hand. Okay. I, John E. Ganger III,
I, John E. Ganger,
solemnly swear and affirm
solemnly swear and
or
affirm
affirm that I will support the Constitution of
that I will support the Constitution
the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council
of the office of council
for the village of Antwerp,
for the village of Antwerp,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
Yeah, sign that, please.
You need to sign that. Okay, you're officially aboard.
All right, thank you.
Just a pen there for Derek will have to sign it.
All right.
Hey Derek, you're next. Okay. I, Derek R. DiMaggio,
I, Derek R. DiMaggio,
solemnly swear or affirm
solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council
of the office of council
for the village of Antwerp,
for the village of
to
Antwerp,
which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
Okay, moving on, next would be the police report, which George provided a written report. I spoke with him earlier. He had prior obligation, but he may be here later. Plan to be here this time. Ashley did provide a written report for the EMS report that was on the desk when you came in tonight, so if you have questions on those, you can ask either of the personnel. Moving on, we will move to the fiscal officer's report. First item for business is the third reading of Resolution 2025-19. This is a resolution adopting the personnel manual for the village of Antwerp, Paulding County, Ohio, including any and all amendment thereto and all applicable statements attached thereto for calendar year 2026. Entertain a motion to adopt.
To adopt.
Second. Did you have a question?
I have a question, I'll second it, but did we end up with changes then or not?
The only change that we had was the one that was in regards to the HRA for Medicare eligible employees. We have not done anything with the cybersecurity at this point.
Okay.
This is the third.
Motion to adopt resolution 2025-19. Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryan Smith,
Yes.
Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
Jason Franks,
Yes.
and John DeVore.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is ordinance 2025-18. It's third reading. This is an ordinance establishing compensation for the village of Antwerp, Ohio for calendar year 2026. Motion to adopt.
Move we approve.
Second.
Motion on the floor to adopt ordinance 2025-18. Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
No.
Jason Franks,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
and Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is the third reading of ordinance 2025-19. Ordinance 2025-19 is an ordinance to establish the time and place of regular meetings of the council for the village of Antwerp, Paulding County, Ohio for calendar year 2026. Motion to adopt ordinance 2025-19.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion to adopt ordinance 2025-19. Bryan Smith,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
and Jason Franks.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is third reading of ordinance 2025-20. This is an ordinance setting temporary appropriations for 2026, which shall be in effect until permanent appropriations are set or until April 1st, whichever shall occur first. Entertain a motion to approve.
What happens then if that expires and nothing, and we don't do anything?
It won't expire, but, we'll have a first reading next month for the actual finalized, but if it would expire, then that would be the end of, just like the federal government, you don't pay your bills,
Okay.
so.
But people still pay taxes, just like the federal
Just like
government?
the federal government, eventually the
Okay.
bills will get paid, so the money's gonna have to be there, so.
I move we approve.
Second.
Motion on the floor, is that Jason the second, I'm sorry?
Yep.
Motion on the floor to, adopt ordinance 2025-20. Dean Reister,
Yes.
Jason Franks,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Moving along, we have emergency reading of ordinance 2025-23. This was what was discussed at last month's meeting in regards to the compost fee on the utility bill. This is an ordinance suspending the compost fee established by the village of Antwerp, Ohio via resolution 2017-09 for calendar year 2026 and declaring the same an emergency. This time,
Move we suspend the rules of 3 readings.
all right.
I'll second.
Motion on the floor to suspend the rules of 3 readings. Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
Jason Franks,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
and Bryan Smith.
Yes.
And I move we approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second, but I do want to ask a question. If this is approved, what happens on January 1st of 2027? Does it automatically go into place?
Yep.
I just want to make sure that that's correct.
That's the way.
Be January 1st of
January
2026.
January 1st of 2027.
27.
If council doesn't, we'll see what happens.
If nothing if we don't
nothing
do
happens,
anything
the
else.
compost-
This is only a suspension of 1 year.
One year
Yes,
suspension only.
just yes,
That's what
okay.
it says in the ordinance.
So we would have
That's-
to do another reading.
Well, we probably would not do it
Yeah.
because we have excess at the moment, but we will end up burning through that when we have the next pile ground up. So we'll need to take and start drawing more.
Copy that.
Okay. Motion on the floor to adopt ordinance 2025-23. Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Jason Franks,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
and Bryan Smith. Next item on the agenda is the emergency reading of ordinance 2025-24. This is, Bryan, you wanna touch base on this? I mean, I think it says in the ordinance why it's an emergency, but I don't know if you wanna touch on it or not, or.
Well, it's an emergency. All three of them actually are emergencies because it's tied to the timeline of the grant filings.
Is the reason it's an ordinance instead of a resolution because of the grant?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so first, this is an ordinance establishing the Antwerp Square Housing District and adopting pro-housing development policies to accelerate residential growth and declaring the same an emergency. I'm entertaining a motion to suspend the rule of 3 readings.
And just so people are aware that this Antwerp Square is the intended housing project south of the school, is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
South.
near the highway.
Near the highway,
Yeah,
by
between
Dollar General.
49 and Harmon Road.
Okay, I just wanna make sure that so everybody on
Yep.
this camera knows. I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
Is there a second? Motion on the floor to suspend the rule of 3 readings. Barry Steiner,
Yes,
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Dean Reister.
Yes.
Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
the deadline is January to get this filed, right?
Yeah, they can
We don't have
start,
enough meetings in between, so.
yeah.
16.
Need a
Moving.
motion to approve?
Yes, we need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion on the floor to approve ordinance 2025-24. Dean Reister.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Barry Steiner.
Yes,
John DeVore.
Yes.
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Moving on, we're moving to resolution 2021, excuse me. This is a resolution accepting the donation of $25,000 from the Community Improvement Corporation of Antwerp, Ohio for use as matching funds representing local support of the Antwerp Square project and declaring the same an emergency. Motion to suspend the rule of 3 readings.
I'll move suspend.
Second?
Motion on the floor to suspend the rule of 3 readings on resolution 2025-21. Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Dean Reister.
Yes.
Bryce Steiner.
yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Entertain a motion to adopt resolution 2025-21.
Now, a question on that. The donation of 25,000, we're putting in 25,000 on the other half.
That is covered in resolution 2025-21.
That'll be the next one.
Yep.
And then, if for some reason we do not get the grant, what happens to the
This
funds?
says that this is pending
Pending approval.
approval.
So until the grant actually is awarded,
Uh-huh.
the money doesn't transfer.
Okay, so CIC's money stays with CIC, Antwerp's money stays with Antwerp, and when we get the stamp of approval, then it's actually dispersed.
Correct.
Okay. I'll make a motion.
To suspend the rules of 3 readings.
I think, didn't we already suspend it?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm sorry, to adopt. Bryce
Okay.
made a motion to adopt. Is there a second for Bryce's motion?
I'll second.
Motion on the floor to adopt resolution 2025-21. Bryce Steiner.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
Dean Reister.
Yes.
Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
And the last item that I have is emergency reading of resolution 2025-22. This is a resolution authorizing the village administrator to apply for the Residential Economic Development District RED grant and committing local matching funds for the Antwerp Square project and declaring the same an emergency. Motion to suspend the rules of 3 readings.
I'll make it.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion on the floor to suspend the rules of 3 readings in regards to resolution 2025-22. Jason Franks,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
Dean Reister,
Yes.
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yeah.
Bryan Smith.
Yes.
Okay, now we would entertain any motion to adopt resolution 2025-22.
I move we approve.
Is there a second? Motion on the floor to approve resolution 2025-22. Dean Reiser.
Yes.
Bill Boylan.
Yes.
Bryce Steiner.
Yes.
Jason Franks.
Yes.
John DeVore.
Yes.
Brian Smith.
Yes.
That's all I have. Ryan, if you have any updates for old business?
I have something
Oh,
for past business.
committees? Okay.
Well, John DeVore, does he not have to be sworn in? He was elected for his office. Don't have to be sworn in each time he's reelected?
He was elected.
He was never elected, so he needs sworn in.
He was just elected.
Oh, yeah, that's what he was appointed. We just talked about, he was appointed into that position and then that's what it was, yeah.
Catch, Bill.
Yeah. I'll
Keep you official, bro.
I'll just give him to sign.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can just use it and just change John DeVore to the name and I'll get it one printed out after the meeting's over for you to sign next month. If you wanna step up there to get sworn in. Good catch, Bill. I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't wait to put him on the spot.
Yeah, yeah, he's trying to shift
Yeah, cause he's filling the unexpired term, isn't he? Yeah.
He almost got away with it.
almost.
Okay, it's John DeVore the third, right?
Yep.
Okay. I, John DeVore the third,
I, John DeVore III,
solemnly swear and affirm
solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Ohio,
Constitution of the State of Ohio,
faithfully discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council
of the office of council
for the village of Antwerp,
for the village of Antwerp,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
Very good.
Cause he would've been the other one that would've got elected.
All right.
I almost got it.
That's
We would have had to withhold that pay.
We talked about it the other day, Mayor and I did, we just said
I've
the
never
two new ones,
sworn
we didn't even
this
think
many
about
guys in
those.
one
I know.
night.
I mean, they're already sworn in, but they're actually re-elected, so.
Okay, what's the full name? Jason?
Jason John Franks.
Okay, I, Jason John Franks,
I, Jason John Franks,
solemnly swear or affirm
solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Ohio,
Constitution of the State of Ohio,
faithfully discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council
of the office of council
for the village of Antwerp,
for the village of Antwerp,
to which I have been elected.
to which I've been elected.
Good.
Thank you.
Alright, now Brian, I guess we go to updates on this business.
Yeah, the only update I have is, and I typed it out so that I would make sure I get it right. At our prior meeting, council discussed current water and sewer rates. An ordinance was introduced that would increase consumption rates by 5%. Action on this ordinance has been tabled. We can engage Bowling Green State University to conduct a comprehensive rate study. We have already provided Bowling Green State University with detailed items we would like addressed in the study. A cost estimate for completing this study is expected within the next couple of weeks. That's all I have.
Thank you for checking with them. Thank you for checking with them.
You're welcome. It was hard to get a hold of.
I got a committee report.
Okay.
Kind of jump through it. Last week on Thursday, December 4th, the zoning board meeting was held. We had two items to discuss. The first one was the Antwerp Square, as far as where it was at in its proceedings, and right now it's in exploratory to get the grant. There's no zoning actually being done or rezoning. So we discussed that, and we talked about the timeline when stuff possibly might come around. And our second item was our discussion on our zoning inspector. Daniel Dunlap has officially resigned, so we'll have to replace him.
Did he give a date of his resignation?
Yeah, it was effective on the day he sent his email.
Was it effective? I didn't know if he was.
It was like December 2nd or whatever.
And at the meeting, we talked to the village administrator, and he said he was going to be talking to the chief of police, and they would discuss as far as who was going to take care of the citation part of it, or whether they wanted to split it up and have the zoning inspector actually be two different jobs, as far as one zoning inspector, and then you'd have somebody else go out and look at the discrepancies and write the tickets. So that's kind of where we're at on that right now. There's no decision. I suppose it'll be either it's definitely the mayor's final call on who gets it, but they might go through the council committee in order for, for personnel. and that type of it too. I don't know what the procedure is or how she wants to proceed with it.
I know we talked about it in the personnel meeting, like the possible need for like a code enforcement officer or whatever, but yeah, I think we brought it back to where, I mean, ultimately, I think we have to decide as a group, I guess, how we wanna tackle it, but
I talked to George, the city of Bryan has a code enforcement officer, and he was able to get some information and stuff, so we'll get together probably next week or whatever, and kind of talk. What I wanted, it's like I told the zoning committee, you have to decide what it is you want, then you have to find out how much you can pay, and you have to go find somebody to fill the position. I said, I think we need a little bit more clarity, at least on the first two. And once we know that, I want to sit down with George and find out what our current ordinances say as far as enforcement. I don't believe that it's an enforcement action brought by the administrator or, I think, I can tell you under the revised code, it is the police department that enforces the ordinances, period. Sheriff's departments can't even enforce ordinances and stuff, so we just have to sit down and figure out, what's the best route? Who does what? How do you? And George and I talked about, if the person actually was under the police department, there's benefits in that, and which he agreed. I told him we would, if we did that, we'd have to have a separate line item for the wages and stuff. I said, because you don't want to, if the guy gets paid X and you end up working overtime, you don't want it taken out of your budget to defray the deficit. So we have to look at doing some things, but we'll get it figured out. For right now, we're living along.
Any other committee reports? If not, we'll move into new business. The first item tonight is nomination of pro temp for 2020. We need to take nominations for.
That'd be in January.
Yeah, we did that in December. That way,
Got
if
a
they're
new council members that don't vote. One of them could be one of the.
It's in January. You just set that first meeting.
always do it in December. That way, if there's any problem, possible.
I know restructuring for commissioners is
Is it
the first,
Because
or the second Monday.
It's the council that votes on it. So right now, we don't have that council for next year. It's not enacted yet.
Fair enough.
got it for 2 more weeks.
No, you got it for 4 more weeks.
Oh, yeah, yes,
That's right, we're gonna miss you, Dean. You keep us in line.
yeah, you keep us in line, that's scary, but yes, sir. Keep us in line.
There is did you get everything worked out with Carl Quartercrafts?
Mhm.
Okay, he had just come down to me and showed me some pictures, so it is about his driveway. I had somebody come to me about the snow plowing. Is there any way to prioritize like the streets around the school in the Antwerp Manor? You probably already do, but I said I would bring it up.
We certainly could say something to the guys, but they're out busting their butt trying to get them all done as quick as they can, so, if
So
you
the-
prioritize for one, you take away for another.
So the village is doing their own plowing now, correct?
Yes.
Snow removal?
Yes,
And we have one plow truck
currently.
currently. So I guess, it's something everybody's just gonna have to be patient and
Well,
understand that
You
it takes a while to get through all the streets on one truck.
On the Carl Quartercrafts issue, there was a water main break the night of the snow, so that probably delayed the snow plowing, because water is obviously a priority over the streets.
True.
So that's probably part of the issue with the,
I mean, if the
if they're
future
down there, if
council
they're
wants
down
to
there
look
working on a
at,
water main break, it's hard for them to plow at the same time.
if future council wants to start re-looking at contracting outside the village again, but it was a pretty good expense before.
We budget
I mean-
8,000 a year.
That's what I was gonna
Years
ask,
ago,
if
when I
there's
was
something-
growing up, it was always the town that did it, but it seemed like we had 2 or 3 trucks and.
We had set in the F-350 that we bought a year ago into True Land to have a 9-foot boss plow put on it and stuff. And it was all set to be done, and they called and said, well, it'll void the warranty on your truck if we do it, and it takes another battery. And so Curtis says, screw that, I'm coming over to pick up the truck.
And we did buy a plow for one of the Gators, correct?
Dump truck.
thought we had a small, or was that the one that we did?
Got one. We used the bucket on the skid
Skid
loader.
loader.
Yeah, but I mean,
It might be something to look at, cause it's, I mean, it is bad. Like I don't know, I mean, I know they're busy, I'm not talking bad about the guys, I know they always have priorities and things that keep them running, but I don't know that, I mean, my addition back there was like a ice rink, essentially, by the end of it, cause we all have to get in and out, I mean, you gotta drive, and so you're packing it down, and so maybe I don't know, maybe this, I guess we can talk about it in January with the new council and see, but it might be something that we look into.
Especially
Depending on
if this
the
new
funds
addition
that-
takes off, it's gonna be even more roads to maintain.
That's true too, so, and I don't know financially how much of difference it is, but
I think the new addition will be taken care of by the HOA.
when we sell all the.
No, the new addition,
Oh, that one, okay.
the new
I was gonna say, cause I think
Antwerp
once
Square.
the Mommy Landing one, once Ole's done with those lots, it becomes like the collective becomes like an HOA or whatever, I suppose, so I don't know.
You
if
guys
that'd
might
be-
have to hire your own contractor to clean it up.
Yeah, perfect. I'll just put John out there with a shovel.
Little snow blower going down the street.
There you go. We got a couple
Fast,
guys.
John.
36-inch, you only have to make 10 passes.
One of the younger guys
Yeah,
back there.
that's, yeah,
We don't usually have this much snow in November and
Yeah,
December, so.
Well, and
Odd,
then we had almost back to back too.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday to Sunday and, so anyhow, I just wanted to bring that up. I had another person, Mr. Brown, come to me, and he would like to see if it'd be possible to have street signage put up that show where the pedestrian crossings are. That he said in other communities he says pedestrian crossing as people are driving, so they know, hey, you need to slow down. And now that we've got those stripes going across the road, people are crossing, and he just suggested maybe we could put up signs that would say pedestrian crossing. I don't know if it's something that's required or if it's just a suggestion at all. So I thought I would bring that up because I thought it's probably not a bad idea to talk about.
If it was required, ODOT would have put it up, because they would have had to.
Now, I noticed that at Main and River, on the north side, they never put the stripes, even though it has a pad on the one side, like a, how do I sound without sounding bad? A blind person pad?
For the bumps, like.
Yeah, it has it on the one side, but there's no stripes going there. And I don't know if it's an official crossing or not now. It used to have the double stripes, but now with the, so just something to,
I'll have to look and see. I mean, that may have been painted by the county when we did the county contract over the last few years. I think it was,
the other side of the road does not have the bumper pad,
that's why
The
there's
other
not,
side does.
that's why there's not.
So it's really confusing. Am I supposed to cross here? If I was blind, I wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Depends on where you're standing.
Which side?
Go.
Which side you're on, I guess.
That's why
Right.
there's not the hash mark,
Yeah.
because the pads are not on both sides of the street.
Yeah. So, anyhow, that's all I got.
Any other new business? If not, we'll go to mayor's report. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I did have one other item I wanted to discuss.
I have one thing to throw out there too.
We got our renewal for Paulding County Economic Development. I always ask council for their input on the amount. Last year, we were listed as a premium, or a premier platinum, excuse me. Does council wish to move forward with staying as platinum, or where do we want on our,
What are the costs?
2,000? Is the platinum level is, so platinum is 2,000 to 3,999, or if you go to 4,000, you become diamond level. So gold is 1,000 to 1999.
You know how much we spent last year?
2,000
Platinum.
platinum.
I know we were like 25.
Yeah, no, we did the
I
2,000.
think prior we had been gold and we bumped it up last year.
Yeah, we were
if I remember
gold, and I
right.
think we were doing like 1,500 right in the middle on the gold, and then council decided they wanted to give the extra.
It gives a better dinner if you do.
Yeah. So I would, I guess, entertain a motion if we want to stick with the current contribution, or
I'd like to stick with the same.
you're making a motion to do that?
I'll make it.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
2,000. Motion on the floor to state the $2,000 donation to Bryan County Economic Development. Jason Franks,
Yes.
John DeVore,
Yes.
Dean Reister,
Yes,
Bill Boylan,
Yes.
Bryce Steiner,
Yes.
and Brian Smith.
Yes.
And other item, I guess it's kind of a new business, I should have covered it in old business, I just wanted to make everyone aware that we finally got the, insurance quotes back on the health insurance. New, by removing Medicare eligible employees from the plan, the village had a savings of $40,627 in premium for this year.
Nice.
But considering the the HRA contributions, it's still a net savings of $20,627 for the village for health insurance.
Thank you.
Just random, somebody asked me about if we could get like a couple outlets maybe put down by the tennis courts. So not an emergency or anything like that, but
Well,
one of them was, I think, dealing with all the Christmas stuff, but I think also they said in the summer, like put a radio down there or something like that kind of thing.
I looked into it. We don't own the pole. We don't own any poles, but we don't own the pole. And that meter base and meter out there is not village.
Okay.
Because what I was hoping was to be able to tie into that. And we can't do that because we don't, it's not ours. I don't know who it belongs to. I mean, they didn't tell me, but it's not ours.
That's surprising.
I don't know.
People who are using the pickleball court, turning the lights on, is not, somebody else is paying for it, right?
We took the meter and we went through the meter bills and it's not ours. It may be ours and we may not be being billed for it. One of those deals, but
Turn the lights on all the time.
leave it alone.
You'll find out pretty quick whose it is.
Exactly.
We can see about having a pole maybe set out there in the spring and have them. I mean, I was gonna just put a meter base on there. They won't put in outlets or anything like that, but if we're able to tie into it,
I think even if there was a outlet on the outside of the building,
of this building,
of this building, because right now the cords run through the door and into the basement.
well, that wouldn't be that.
And I
hard of a
think if we
problem.
could even just do that, I think that would probably, maybe a box with 4 outlets or something.
Yeah.
I think
We
that
can see
would
about having
make everybody happy.
Shore will come in and do that.
We just need an electrician.
January 1, he can do it. It's no longer conflict of interest. So he can volunteer all he
Well, he's got
wants.
12 weeks.
I say he's off for a
He's
few
got
months.
12 weeks, yeah,
Maybe some time.
till his knee heals.
I won't worry about his knee. We'll give him one of those cards where you can't get down there.
He's more available when he's not working.
so I was gonna make a nice speech about how it was nice working with all you guys, but I think I'm gonna retract that.
Move to mayor's report.
My mayor's court account for November. The money to the city was $1,172. To the state, $450. Our indigent driver was $18, and it's a total of $1,640. And I'd like to talk to all of you guys. This is going to be my last meeting. I am resigning my seat as mayor, and I will officially retire December 31st. It's a hard decision. Right now, it's harder than I thought it was going to be.
What year did you start council?
Council, I was on council for 30 years.
Yeah, but what year did you,
Oh,
was it 94?
that's too long ago, Brian.
Yeah.
It
I actually
was on-
used-
I served on council for 30 years, and then when Ray passed, I became mayor, so. I've been
This is
around here a
19.
long time,
1990.
a long time. I want to thank everybody, you're a great bunch of guys to work with. I want to thank you. Anything I've ever asked out of anybody, you guys have always helped me with everything. It's great. But right now with my health and with John's, I think it's time to just sit back and rest. So this
Thank you,
town's
Mayor.
wonderful. It's full of wonderful people, and I love it. I want to continue to see it grow. It's It's great. I know you guys will all do a great job, so it's been good working with all of you. So right now, I will appoint Bryan Smith as our new mayor, because he's president of council. So there you go.
Not the ending I was looking at for this meeting.
I also want to wish everybody happy holidays.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
The rest is well deserved,
Tough
but you will be
decision.
missed, for sure.
We'll miss
See, you
you.
guys have made my job so easy, it's more like a hobby than a job. But you guys are great, I mean it. I could call any of you for anything, and
Yep.
so, thank you very
And
much.
Brian, you don't have to worry about being president pro temp now.
Perfect. This is, yeah, that's,
I'd like to thank Bryce for his service. Been a pleasure working with you.
Yes,
Some days are less than others,
Yeah.
but you know, I've always tried to do my best,
Yep.
and I do appreciate. Sorry to take over. I interrupt. Well,
Yeah.
I do appreciate the working with each and every one of you through the good times and the bad, and I look forward to this community moving in a very good direction. So, thank you very much.
thank you
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Thank
I'd
you,
also like
Dean.
to thank Dean.
Thank you.
Dean, appreciate all your mentoring and just the leadership you've given us. So 8 years, I think you've been on 8 years.
8 years,
Good initiative.
appreciate it.
Dean's
Thank
always been a good go-to guy.
Yep.
Well, I've never shied away from trying to do the extra work to make sure that I was on the right direction
Yeah.
when I was trying to make a decision. So it'll be tough, but I'm not gonna miss it.
you're not gonna miss it. You guys will be missed. I know, Bryce, we haven't always got along, but I appreciate the work you put in. I know you have good intentions, and hopefully you'll stick around, and I know you'll keep watching us, and that's a good thing. And Dean, obviously, I've called and bugged you more times than I could talk about, but definitely appreciate you. You guys will be missed. And
You guys are always more than welcome to call out if you want another opinion or
I get
whatever.
that in
but-
writing.
Yeah, I'll always answer my phone, so.
Hey, this is Dean Reister. I can't come on phone.
But, yeah, don't ever shy away from reaching out. I'll at least tell you what I think about it. Whatever it is.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Further discussion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Bryce, second.
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye.